child's pose. So come on down to the ground. Let's take the knees nice and wide. Send the hips back. If child's pose is not your jam, you can start in a nice comfortable seat of your choice or lying down on your back. As you're ready, let's take a deep, conscious, beautiful, curious breath in. And as you exhale, close your eyes and land here. We've already begun a swift practice to check in with the body, the mind, and the heart. So rest your heart here as you gently deepen your breath. Today's session reminding us to stay curious, to listen with a curious ear, pay attention, a practice that inspires us to explore and investigate and ask questions. All of that in one swift practice? Why, yes, that's the beauty of yoga. Inhale, let's rise up. We'll walk the knees underneath the hips here. Inhale, drop the belly. Open the chest, look forward. Exhale, round through the spine. Nice and slow. Inhale, opening up through the front body. Exhale, rounding, opening up through the back body. One more time. Inhale, nice neutral spine. Press into the top of your left foot. Press into both palms evenly. And we're spreading the fingertips nice and wide here. We're just going to lift the right foot up, right knee up. Try to keep the hips level, so it's okay, if they're not exactly in the same plane, but you want to work to kind of create that sensation that they are. So pull up through the left hip crease a bit. Good, then flex your right foot. We're just gonna pulse here, little baby pulses. So really flex the right foot, maybe even spread the right toes. Now draw your low belly in, hug your low ribs up to your back body. Keep the neck nice and long like we've been doing. And you're here for 3, pulsing, 2, and 1. Then take your right knee all the way over to the right. Keep it lifted. We're in like a hydrant here, hydrant pose. You get the image, and we're here for 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to close, and then open, close, and open. Then spine is nice and long, so you're keeping all the yogic principles, the danda, the stick or the staff that is from the crown of the head to the tip of the tailbone here. We're finding that connection to center. Navel drawing in and up. We call this Uddiyana Bandha. There's a bit of awareness in the pelvic floor here. So we're not just swinging our leg around, but it's really coming from the midline. And then slowly lower it down. Reset. Take a break if you need to. You can interlace the fingertips, move the wrists around here, or maybe turning the wrists around here, finding gentle circles, and then when you're ready, we'll take it to the other side. So strong base to start. Then we lift the left foot up, left knee, flex the left foot, and just little pulses, nice and easy. So feeling that connection in the hamstring, the glute. We're not collapsing into the shoulders here, so I'm working pretty hard to press away from the yoga mat, drawing my navel up, neck nice and long. Baby pulses here, nice and slow. Keep it really small. You're doing great. Maybe a little soft bend in the elbows here, pressing into the fingertips, softening through the skin of the face. Getting curious about your breath and how your relationship to your breath changes as we move through each day. Day 9, feeling fine. Okay, open it up. Left knee opens to the left. Pause here, engage, press into both palms evenly. Amazing, amazing. Breathe in, breathe out, and then slowly lower and lift. a conscious, whole body experience. And do 2 more and see if you can really connect to the low abdominals on these last 2. Great, and then release. Awesome. From here, curl the toes under, send the hips up high, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Good, bend the knees, one and then the other. Take pressure out of the wrists by really pressing into the fingerprints, pressing into the knuckles, engaging between the index finger and thumb, the outer edge of the hand. You got this. Beautiful. Okay, come into stillness for just a moment. Maybe turning the toes in just a hair. Upper arm bones externally rotate, inner thighs kind of internally rotate, so we have this opposition going on. Something to be curious about in life. Bend the knees, inhale, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the top. Find maybe a new way to get there today. I did tippy tiptoes. Classic transition. Forward fold. Bend your knees as generously as you like here. Bring the hands to the backs of the calves or the ankles or the heels and bend the elbows left to right. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Not gripping in the toes here. Inhale deeply and relaxing the head as you breathe out. Lovely. Bring the hands to the waistline now. Ground through all 4 corners of the feet and slowly rise up strong. It's like a superhero moment here, rising up. Opening up through the chest, lengthening through the crown of the head. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come to the center of the mat and we're going to step nice and wide. So really take up space here. You are worthy. And after you've stepped out, we're just going to turn the toes in one more time, finding that internal rotation. Think of an upward lift. So there's energetic lift that can kind of help you with your posture here and stability, where we move up through the front body. You can even take your arms up through the front body and then down through the back body. So again, we're playing, getting kind of more curious about how we find this balance between opposition. Not a bad practice. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, send the fingertips out left to right. We've done this before. Exhale, palms together at the heart. Good, chin to chest, reach behind. Inhale, reach fingertips all the way up towards the sky. Then exhale, spread the fingertips as you float them all the way down. Twice more like that. Inhale, halfway. Legs are strong. Exhale, palms together. Chin to chest, reach behind. As you send the fingertips up, think about pressing into the outer edges of the feet and drawing energy up from your arches. So we're engaging through the inner thighs. Good, and then exhale, float it down. Last one, just with the sound of the breath. You got this. If you feel lost, you can breathe with me. Beautiful. Inhale, halfway. This time we're going to turn the right heel in, so right toes out, right heel in. Back toes turned in. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, warrior 2. Amazing. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay here. Reach behind, interlace the fingertips, open up through the chest here. Bottom half's in warrior 2, nice and strong. If you're maybe coming out of the bend in that front knee, dig in, get in there. Good, inhale in here, exhale to release. Now we're gonna straighten the front leg, send the right fingertips up towards the sky and send it back, a little reverse triangle. Inhale in deeply here. And exhale all the way back to warrior 2. Good, inhale, straighten the front leg, send it back. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, send it back, strong legs. And exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Turn those right toes in. Turn the left toes out. Inhale. Nice wide breath here. So think about breathing into all four sides of your torso. Exhale, bend that front knee. Warrior two. Strong and steady. Right inner thighs engage. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend. Now that you know what you're doing, send your focus way beyond your left fingertips. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to bend. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, send the left fingertips back. Reverse triangle, gorgeous. And then exhale, warrior two. Inhale, send it back. Press away from the yoga mat. It's like you're reaching away. And then exhale, warrior two. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do one more on this side. Inhale, reach. And exhale, warrior two. Beautiful. Interlace the fingertips behind. Draw the knuckles down. Open up through the chest. Sink a little deeper into that front leg. Good, then release, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Now turn the left toes in, so both toes are turned in now. You can back up on the mat just a little bit because we're going to go into a standing wide-legged forward fold. So inhale in here, exhale, hands to the waistline. Loop the shoulders, lift the chest. Use your thumbs here to remind the pelvis to just find that alignment right underneath the heart space. Should feel the abs turn on here. Hip points kind of shining up towards your chin. Good. Take a deep breath in, grow a little taller in the spine. And then exhale, slowly begin to send it forward. Keep pressing into all four corners of the feet, lifting some energy up through the arches so the feet are engaged. Nice, strong foundation. We might bring the fingertips to the ground here, or we might reach for a block and bring the hand on a block. Maybe the hands come down here, or in time, maybe the forearms. If you're ready, you can walk the forearms or the hands back a little bit. Maybe bring the crown of the head to the earth. So there's lots of places to be here. Stay present with your breath. Remember, the breath always comes first. And then slow and steady, we'll make our way back up. So hands come to the waistline, strong legs. Strong, strong legs lift you up, heart over pelvis, head over heart. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale to release the arms. We're just going to heel, toe, move the feet together nice and slow. And then zip up through the legs here. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Shift your weight to your left foot. Lift the right heel. So we're going to start to layer on more vocabulary here in the coming weeks. Stay curious. Just observe your breath, how it changes as we start to layer things on. We're going to lift the right knee as if it were on a marionette string, lift and then lower. You may not lift as high as I do. You may just lift just a little bit. Okay, and just lift and lower, lift and lower. And see if you can engage your center, your abdominals here as you lift and lower. So we're not just lifting the leg from the front of the hip there. Good. And the next time you're lifted, we're going to take this right foot and either bring it to the inner thigh or maybe the calf, or maybe toes on the ground even by the ankle, coming into a tree pose here. So use this helpful image of this kind of upward lift through the front body and this downward kind of grounding energy through the back body to find your balance here, your version. You can keep the palms together, hands on the waist, or maybe reach the fingertips all the way up towards the sky. If you'd like to challenge yourself a little bit, maybe take your gaze all the way up, or even close your eyes. Love to close the eyes and fall. It's just such a beautiful part of the process. In fact, everyone just try closing your eyes. If you feel safe, if you feel comfortable, just try Try closing your eyes for a bit. So you fall and just kind of get out of that habit. I feel like a lot of us have to kind of nail it. Of course it feels good to nail it. But it's good to also be curious about the falling, right? So that we're really present for the tumbles and the falls as well. All right, let's switch to the other side. If you haven't already, come back to standing. Hands come together. And we'll lift the left knee up and then lower. Lift it up and lower. Lift it up and lower. Lift it up, this time finding your tree pose on the other side. Hugging everything into the midline. Again, foot can be on the ankle with the toes on the ground. This is a great place to maybe utilize a piece of furniture or the wall for a little stability. Right side of the body is really hugging in to meet the left side of the body. Lifting up through the front, grounding through the back. Maybe reaching the arms all the way up towards the sky. Maybe sending your gaze up high. Beautiful. And then let's do some fall practice. So getting curious about the fall, closing your eyes. And then letting it all go. Bring the feet back down to the earth. We'll walk back to the front edge of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Listen carefully, bend the knees. Exhale, toss the hands back. Breathe out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Bend the knees. Exhale, toss something back. Keep it going. Inhale, reach up. Cleansing breath as you send it back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cleansing breath. Last one, go for it. Inhale, reach up. Get curious, exhale, toss it back, and release everything. Nice forward fold. Good. From here, bring fingertips or palms to the ground. Your choice. Bend your knees as generously as you need. We're going to walk the hands to one side, any side. Breathe in, breathe out, and then walk the fingertips or the hands to the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Then walk the hands back to center, nice and easy. Check it out. You're going to walk the feet as wide as your mat. Toes are going to spill off, and then we're going to slowly drop down into a squat. If this is not available for you, just come to all fours and then come to a seat. Otherwise, we're moving through this squat. Heels can lift if they need to, otherwise keep them down. Then we take one hand behind, then the other, and we come to a seat. Good. Shift your weight back to extend the legs forward. Now inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Seated forward fold. Bend your knees generously. Close your eyes. Breathe into your back body. So in the coming days, you might feel, or you might have already felt, like not showing up for practice. Remember your commitment. Let's see what happens. Carve out the time. You can read the text that accompanies these videos for some inspiration to help you gain more curiosity about the science of yoga, and just to support you in exploring your why. You are getting stronger, more flexible, more resilient. Slowly roll up. This opportunity to fall in tree pose is so beautiful, just like the opportunity to kind of fall back in love with yourself through the exploration of movement and breath. So go ahead and come on to the ground. You can also come into a seated meditation here. Come onto your back. Maybe bring the knees in. Rest the hands gently on your legs or your belly. Close your eyes. We're going to seal this practice with a couple breaths. So inhale in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose Out through the mouth. And one last time, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Now just breathe easy. So if you have to zip after this session, that's great. If you can find some soft, easy movement here that feels good, I'd like to invite you to just follow that thread, follow that yarn, that curiosity. If there's anything you'd like to do in your body here before you step off the mat, take the time, listen, and stay curious. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 10. Till then, let's bring the palms together, thumbs up to third eye. Inhale in. And exhale with the invitation to whisper.